In today's pick a card reading, we're going to go over what the gossip is about you today. If you've been around, feel free to skip right to your reading and I'll see you there. If you're brand new to this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. My name is Jacey Everly. I'm an energy reader and this channel is all about connecting with your highest divine self. And if you're totally new to pick a card readings on YouTube, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, so either this pile here, pile number 1, or pile number 2. Go down to the description box below and you'll find the timestamp correlating the number you've chosen, and that is where your reading will start today. And without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading today. If you want a private reading, you can find that in the description box below. In my Etsy shop, I have written readings, pre-recorded video readings, and also live one-on-one readings if you guys would like to have your reading in that format. So, pile number 1, what is the current gossip about you? What are people saying about you these days? Ooh, you have the dreamer energy, you have the freedom energy, you have the everything is going perfect for you energy, pile number 1. So people think that you guys have it all right now. People feel like you're on cloud 9. That is the gossip, that when they talk about you, pile number 1, you know, they're just off to lunch right now. They are not caring about anything that has ever gone wrong in their life, and they're just living their best life now. And you know what? Pile number 1, they have gone through a lot. You know, these are all gossip, like dialogue that I feel like I'm channeling at this point for you guys. And they're saying, you know, pile number 1, they've gone through a lot. They may have even gone through a breakup recently. So some of you guys maybe have some kind of chatter like that around you. You know, they have had their hardships. They had just broken up, and so they're living their best life and they're really working on their glow up, and they are truly glowing up right now. Your glow up is undeniable and people find it so cool to see you actually live such an excellent, happy, and free life you guys are doing. I feel like this is manifesting in all different sorts of ways. In pile number 1, some of you guys just look freer, happier, more relieved. Maybe a burden has just been released from you guys, and people notice and are, when it comes to talking about you, they just simply say that you guys are looking like you guys have overcome something in your life and you have found a new level of happiness. And people wonder and say like, hey, what's going on with pile number 1? They seem to be a lot happier than usual. They seem to be a lot more at ease than usual. Like what is the secret? What is the sauce? Like, why are you guys buzzing so much? Why are you buzzing around all happy and smiley? Like what's going on? Like what happened to you? Did you get a promotion? Like what is it? And they're kind of curious. I feel like that's the energy around you. They're not sure why you are so glowing, and they're not used to it, although I think some of the people are just starting to get used to it, and they're just accepting that this is you now, and you've grown up and you've done a good job glowing up, basically. So the gossip around you also is that, you know, pile number 1, they're really keeping to themselves at this time, and I feel like that is the source of why there is gossip or people saying anything about you, is because you're keeping to yourself and they don't know what's going on. And so that's why some of your friends or maybe even your family members are asking about you, like, hey, what have you talked to pile number 1 lately? Like what are they doing? Like, I saw their story and they're doing this and they're doing that, and they want to know like what's the tea? Like, what are you guys up to? Why are you guys not interacting with the people that you're interacting usually with? And they're just wondering a lot about you and how you have turned over this seemingly new leaf in your life. Whether this is all true or not, this is just how people are understanding how you are these days. That's just what they think is happening. So look at you. You're prancing around, your hair is all over the wind, your chest is high, you're open, you are seemingly these days without a single care in the world. And you know, people see you, the energy that people pick up around you when it comes to your existence is you're this girl over here. You're kind of just faced away and contemplating life and enjoying life, not really caring anymore. I feel like there was a shift in your energy as well with some of the people that are used to your energy, is that they felt that you don't care as much as before, and so and it's not that you don't care anymore, it's that you're going through whatever you're going through and you just want to mind your own business right now. It's not personal to anyone. You're just simply quite literally living your best life in the best way possible to you, and how people translate that is that you're just having a really good time without them, and they wonder, you know, some people feel left out. Actually, that's interesting. Some people in your life feel left out and that you no longer care about them, but it really is not the case. So when I feel into your energy, it's not that you don't care about them anymore, it's that you're just figuring out a few things in your life and you'll get back to hang out with your friends and family. It's no big deal. But that is the gossip around you guys. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, so yeah, when people talk about you, they're like, you know, pile number one, I don't know what you guys did, but there has been talks about you that pile number one is so smart to have done it the way that they did it, and whatever it is that you guys did. This is a general, relatively collective reading here, so this manifests in different ways, and there has been talks around you and thoughts around you that people found it inspiring and found it really smart, the way that you handled a situation. So whatever recent event or events that you guys have found yourself in, and the way you processed it, the way you interacted with someone or a group of people, the way you did the thing, I feel like it's something relatively significant. Like maybe there was drama, maybe there was someone got fired, maybe something external happened that is kind of intense relatively, maybe could be anything. Whatever it is that event that happened in the recent times that happened to you guys handled it with grace. You guys handled it. They feel like they feel like you did a really good job with managing that situation and talking to the right people and knowing the right things to say, and you were just calm, cool, collected, and level-headed, and they feel like you just did a good job in handling the situation, whatever that situation is. So pile number one, what is the gossip around pile number one right now? You know, pile number one is looking beautiful these days. I don't know what she's doing, what he's doing, and I don't know what is the sauce and drink that you guys are drinking and sipping on. King of Swords. Yeah. So, you know, pile number one's looking really confident these days. I don't know what pile number one's doing these days, but they're working on something. And are you guys working on a project that you guys aren't talking about? So I feel like people are sensing that you're working on something big, and they are very intrigued and very curious as to what that thing is. So I feel like there's a lot of curiosity energy, there's a lot of praising type energy around you, pile number one. They feel as though there's the praise of that you're smart, you're intelligent, and you're strong, you're confident, and at the same time you're just having a good time with your life. You know, you're doing your own thing. It feels very free and authentic. That's the huge vibe, huge authentic vibes just beaming out of your existence right now, and people are noticing that, and that adds to the glow up that they are witnessing. Yeah, so people are just saying stuff, the Wheel of Fortune, so I get that they're wondering, they're anticipating you to have insanely good news to come. Whether you actually announce anything or not, that's up to you, and they don't expect you to announce anything. But because I feel like some of you guys and the people in your life know that you're relatively a private person, but they feel like they're about to witness something big is about to happen with you guys. So, oh my gosh. And here we have the Victory card. Like I was saying, you know, people around you are gossiping and saying stuff like, you know, pile number one, I feel like something big is about to happen. They're doing well in life right now, so you don't have to worry about them. And you know what? We feel kind of left out. And hey, have you heard about pile number one? Have you talked to pile number one? Are they like, what are they up to? Like, have you talked to them? Have you hung out with them? Like, what's going on? They kind of want to know. But at the same time, they're respecting your space and respecting, you know, whatever it is that you're doing with your time in your life. So there is that. So, but Victory is sort of the energy that this whole thing is encompassing when it comes to you guys. They just feel like you are experiencing a trophy moment in your life. So what a wonderful energy to tap into and read for you guys. Keep doing you, because it looks like you're doing amazing. And if you like this video, help me boop that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, pile number two. How are we all doing? Welcome to your reading, and we're gonna find out what the current gossip when it comes to you guys, what people are saying. If you're looking for a private reading, I do offer that in my Etsy shop below. I offer them in written format, in pre-recorded video format, or if you prefer to have a live one-on-one session with me over Zoom, there is that as well in my Etsy shop. So let's find out what people are saying about you these days. Pile number two is looking really beautiful these days. I don't know what they're doing. Did they fly to Korea and get some work done to their face or something equivalent? Have they been doing their facials? What is going on with their aesthetics? Because they're looking really good these days. Your looks these days are looking very Libra-esque, and Libra is all about beauty and aesthetics. So whether you're Libra or not, it's really not the point. The point is that you are carrying that vibe of the perfection that comes to having Libra placements. It's the whole vibe that you're carrying these days, that you look good, that you carry yourself well, and that pile number two is looking really hot. So have you seen pile number two? They're looking good. And I also sense some crush energy coming your way. So a crush of yours is noticing you more than usual, whether it's, take it however it resonates, but someone that has a crush on you is noticing you more, or that you have a crush on someone and that person is noticing you more these days as well. So let's see, we have Angel of Verdancy. Yeah, you guys are, pile number two is so calm and peaceful, and they're looking so good. And when I really kind of tune into the gossips around you, it's they feel like your energy is quite harmonious and balanced, and so there isn't much to say when it comes to you, which is a good thing. Drama is never, you know, it's you guys, it's better to have peace and quiet than to have chaos and negativity, right? So this is the sort of vibe that we're on here. So pile number two, I feel like they're just continuing being excellent human beings. Like, have you, like, whenever someone has something to say to you, it's almost all, if not actually all the time, good, because you have laid a good impression on everyone that you've come across. I feel like you guys carry yourselves well, and you guys are able to keep the peace in a way when it comes to interacting with people. What is the gossip when it comes to pile number two? Okay, so I wanted to say social chameleon, but I wasn't sure. So we do have a confirmation that you guys have the chameleon spirit. So, you know, people have good things to say about you guys, because again, with the Libran energy, it's the social chameleon, the ability to adapt to different social circumstances. It's not that you guys are people pleasers, although I feel like you guys were once upon a time people pleasers, and you have used that as your strength now more than ever before, where you're able to talk to the people on their level, and you're able to make people feel good around your presence. And so you use that to your advantage in a way where you're not trying to, it's not malicious, it's just your way of socializing, and it works because you leave a good impression on people. And when it comes to people saying stuff about you, they have nothing but good things to say about you. You know, pile number 2, they're smart, they're brilliant, they're also extraordinarily beautiful. Like, I want to take her out on a date, I want to take him out on a date, I want to do more things with pile number 2. They just seem so at peace. I want more of that peace. I want that confidence. Like, what's going on with pile number 2? Because whatever they're doing, they seem to be doing it right all the time. Look at that. You have the dolphin spirit, and dolphins are extraordinarily intelligent animals. So pile number 2, they're really smart. If you, okay, so when it comes to business and career and stuff like that, people actually recommend you to people. They're like, you know, about that thing that you're wondering about, I think pile number 2 is the person to talk to. If or if not that, then actually they take your wisdom and share it with others. So it's like, once upon a time, you know, this person, which is pile number 2, told me this valuable thing, and they have kept that nugget of wisdom throughout for a long time, and they say that to other people as well, because it resonated on so many levels with it. And they carry that nugget of wisdom that you've given to them a long time ago. You don't even probably realize you probably don't even remember what you said to them, but they held on to it, and they used it as almost like a northern star for them to, you know, follow along with their life with. It's like, you know, pile number 2, they're really good at problem solving. And even when trials and tribulations come about, they're able to figure out a solution quite quickly. So if you have a problem, I can't help but to keep feeling like if someone has an issue or a problem that needs to be solved, you're the person that they go to solve that problem. Yeah. So pile number 2, yeah, they always come out on top. So if you need a business partner, or if you need advice, or if you just witness the way pile number 2 is living their life, they are doing it right, and they know how to manage things. And when it comes to projects and career, and the way in your career and your colleagues and whatnot, they're like, yeah, pile number 2 knows what they're doing. They're really smart. They see nothing but success in your future. You know, oh my gosh, I even sense some jealousy around your career area, because you're so put together and you're so successful and you seem to have it all. And it's the level of intelligence and work ethic combined that makes you unstoppable when it comes to the workplace, and people recognize that, and they almost see it as a little bit threatening. And you're just minding your own business. You're not trying to be threatening. You're not trying to be any way. You're just doing you, and you're just being yourself. So there's these people that, you know, try to, you know, they don't really say this. I was about to say but it's more of like an internal dialogue that some people have when it comes to you guys. Rest and rejuvenate. So yeah, pile number 2, they're really peaceful. It's like a calm confidence that you guys carry. And when it comes to people talking about you or describing you, they're like, you know what, pile number 2, they're smart individuals. They're probably one of the smartest people I know. And pile number 2, I want to introduce you to them, because hopefully you guys can hit it off, and no one's been able to successfully date them because you're really just minding your own business. You're doing your own thing. You have high standards when it comes to dating. So good luck to anyone that tries to approach you on that level. Really, they will need all the luck in the world to impress you. So there have been talks in the past, and even around you these days. I wouldn't be surprised. No, you do. This is a fact. Some people in your life are talking about how they can approach you in terms of how to date you, how to be closer with you, how to spark that in you and begin that process of courting and dating, stuff like that, but you really don't care. You have that energy of just, you're impenetrable. It's not that you have a guard up, it's that no one has caught your attention. And they know that. Yeah, literally. So, pile number 2. Let's see. Let me get a clarification card, please. Oh my gosh. So, I was trying to really avoid this, but the cards are making me address this. So, about the jealousy and envy, you know, some people are, intimidated by you and, you know, even jealous of you in some ways. In many ways, actually. I was trying to downplay that because I don't want you to focus on that. I don't want you to get all wrapped up in like, oh no. I really feel like you wouldn't anyway, because your energy and your personality is just whatever. You're minding your own business, but it's just entertaining for the duration of this video. So some people are intimidated, envious, you know, I feel like you already know this. You really have to discern and not trust everyone 100%, especially when it comes to your work environment, because people see your excellence, they see your growth, they see how fast you grow, and they can't help it but to be jealous of that. They're not trying to be jealous, but they just are, because it's just, it just triggers that in them for whatever reason. And you're over here looking like you have a beautiful castle, you're minding your own business, you have beautiful crops, you have a beautiful farm, a beautiful castle, beautiful family, and you are beautiful yourself as well. And they're over here like, wow, you know, I wish, it's like an internal dialogue they have, you know, I wish I had what pile number 2 had. You know, if only I can have 5% of what they have, I'll be happy, stuff like that. And you know what, when it comes to the gossip and when they say stuff about you, it really shows and it doesn't help them. You know, it kind of backfires in a way. Anything that they say against you or that isn't for you, it doesn't really work. Like the way it comes off to other people is that, okay, I guess this person's just a little bit jealous of pile number 2, you know, just smile and nod. It's that type of an energy. So, you know, bless their souls and bless their journey, because, you know, they're doing their best and they simply see you as more successful as them. Stand your ground. Yeah, you know, when people talk about you, like they're pile number 2, they're stubborn and they have high standards and they know what they're doing and they're going after what they want. So either you're going to help them or join them or get out of the way. So that is amazing. I love your energy. Keep doing you, because this is a really lovely energy that I got to, you know, read for you guys. Like, you guys are gonna go places with this type of way of being. So I hope you liked this reading. If you did, help me boop that like button, and if you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing. I post videos every single week, and I plan to post different types of videos that's outside of pick a cards as well. So there's a lot to look forward to in this community, and I'll see you in another one. Bye for now.